channel! Today, we're taking you on a special journey to Korea, a country filled with a unique mix of ancient traditions, breathtaking natural scenery, and some of the most modern and vibrant cities in the world. Korea is a place where you can walk through history in the morning, enjoy incredible food at lunchtime, and then spend the evening in a futuristic cityscape full of neon lights. Whether you are interested in exploring ancient temples, relaxing on beaches, hiking through mountains, or experiencing exciting nightlife, Korea truly has something for everyone. Let's start our adventure in Seoul, the capital city of South Korea, and a place where tradition and modernity live side by side. Seoul is home to nearly 10 million people, but despite being a bustling metropolis, it has preserved so much of its history and culture. One of the most iconic places you can visit is Gyeongbokgung Palace. Built in 1395, this was the main palace of the Joseon dynasty. As you walk through the massive gates and step into the large courtyards, you can feel the weight of history. The colorful patterns on the wooden beams, the carefully designed gardens, and the sheer size of the palace make it an unforgettable experience. If you're lucky, you can also watch the traditional changing of the guard ceremony, which recreates the rituals that took place hundreds of years ago. Not far from Gyeongbokgung, you'll find Insadong, a neighborhood that is famous for its traditional tea houses, art galleries, antique shops, and street vendors. Walking through Insadong feels like stepping back in time. You can sit down in a traditional tea house, drink green tea served in beautiful ceramic cups, and taste traditional snacks like rice cakes. It's also a perfect spot to buy souvenirs such as calligraphy, handmade crafts, or Hanbok clothing. And if you're hungry, don't forget to try the famous Dragon's Beer Candy, a sweet made from thousands of strands of stretched sugar. Of course, Seoul is not only about tradition, it's also one of the most modern cities in the world. Take Dongdaemun Design Plaza, a futuristic building designed by world-famous architect Zaha Hadid. The curved silver walls look like something from a science fiction movie. At night, the whole area lights up with LED installations, and street performers entertain visitors. Another must-see is Namsan Tower, also known as Seoul Tower, which stands on top of Namsan-man. From the top, you can see the entire city glowing with lights. Many couples visit here to leave love locks on the fences as a symbol of eternal love. Now, let's leave Seoul and head to Gyeongju, often called the museum without walls. This city was once the capital of the ancient Silla Kingdom, which ruled Korea for nearly 1000 years. Because of that long history, Gyeongju is full of cultural treasures. One of the most famous is Bulguksa Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This temple is over 1200 years old and represents the height of Buddhist architecture in Korea. The colorful decorations, stone pagodas, and the peaceful atmosphere make it a wonderful place to reflect and relax. Nearby, you can visit Seokguram Grotto, a man-made cave that houses a massive stone Buddha looking out toward the sea. It's considered one of the greatest masterpieces of East Asian Buddhist art. As you walk around Gyeongju, you will see large grassy hills scattered throughout the city. These are royal tombs from the Silla dynasty. Some of them are open to visitors, and you can actually go inside to see how the ancient kings and queens were buried. Another highlight is Anapji Pond, a beautiful artificial lake surrounded by reconstructed pavilions. At night, the reflection of the buildings on the water creates an almost magical scene. Gyeongju is also famous for its traditional hanok houses, where you can stay overnight and experience how people lived centuries ago. Next, let's travel to Busan, South Korea's second largest city and one of the busiest port cities in the world. Busan is famous for its beaches, and the most famous of all is Haeundae Beach. During the summer, thousands of people gather here to swim, sunbathe, and enjoy beach festivals. The beach is surrounded by skyscrapers, luxury hotels, and restaurants, giving it a lively and modern vibe. But Busan is not only about the beach. One of the most unique places to visit is Gamcheon Culture Village. Once a poor hillside neighborhood, it has been transformed into a colorful art village, with houses painted in bright colors, decorated with murals and sculptures. Walking through the narrow alleys feels like exploring an open-air museum, and from the top of the hill, you can see stunning views of the city and the sea. No trip to Busan would be complete without visiting Tteokbokki Fish Market, Korea's largest seafood market. Here, you can see rows of fresh fish, shellfish, crabs, and even live octopus. You can buy seafood directly from the vendors and have it cooked in one of the small restaurants on the second floor. It's an experience that combines sight, smell, taste, and sound, the shouting of the vendors, the smell of the ocean, the taste of fresh fish, and the energy of the crowd. Of course, we cannot forget Jeju Island, Korea's largest island, and one of the most popular destinations for both locals and international tourists. Jeju is a volcanic island, and its landscape is unlike anywhere else in Korea. The centerpiece is Halasan Mountain, the highest mountain in South Korea. Hiking to the top takes several hours, but the panoramic views are breathtaking. For something shorter, you can explore Jeju's lava caves, like Manjangguk Cave, which stretches for kilometers underground and was formed by flowing lava thousands of years ago. Another must-see is Seongsan Ilchulbong, also known as Sunrise Peak. This volcanic crater rises dramatically from the sea, and climbing to the top to watch the sunrise is an unforgettable experience. Jeju also has its own unique culture. You can meet the Hanyeo, the famous women divers who dive without oxygen tanks to collect shellfish, seaweed, and seafood. Watching them work is both inspiring and humbling. And of course, Jeju is known for its food, especially black pork barbecue, tangerine, and seafood dishes like abalone porridge. Many visitors also rent bicycles or cars to explore the island's beaches, cliffs, and countryside at their own pace. For those who love nature, Gyeongbokgung province in the northeast of Korea is a paradise. In the winter, it becomes a playground for skiers and snowboarders, with resorts like Gyeongbokgung and Alpensia that even hosted events during the 2018 Winter Olympics. In the summer, the region offers incredible hiking opportunities in Seoraksan National Park. The park is full of dramatic rocky peaks, deep valleys, waterfalls, and colorful foliage in autumn. Climbing to Usambawi Rock, with its unique 6 granite peaks, is a challenge but offers one of the best views in Korea. Besides nature, Gyeongbokgung is also famous for its food. Dishes like tteokbokki, a spicy stir-fried chicken, and makgaksu, a cold buckwheat noodle dish, are specialties of the region. In small mountain villages, you can find cozy restaurants where food is cooked on traditional stoves, giving you both a delicious meal and a cultural experience. And of course, Korean food overall is one of the main reasons people fall in love with the country. Every region has its own specialties, and there's always something new to try. Kimchi, Bibimbap, and Korean BBQ are famous around the world. But when you're in Korea, you get to experience them in authentic ways. Street food is another must-try. Tteokbokki, spicy rice cakes covered in red sauce, are addictive. Hotteok, sweet pancakes filled with brown sugar and nuts, are especially popular in the winter. In Myeongdong, in Seoul, or in night markets around the country, you can find endless street food stalls selling everything from fried chicken to exotic snacks. To complete your Korean experience, don't miss out on cultural activities. Trying on a hanbok, the traditional Korean clothing, is a great way to feel connected to the country's history, and many palaces in Seoul even allow free entry if you wear one. Visiting traditional markets like Namdamun or Gwangjang Market gives you a taste of everyday life, with vendors selling everything from food to clothing and household goods. And if you want something modern, you can spend time in trendy neighborhoods like Hongdae, famous for its nightlife, live music, and youth culture. Korea is truly a country where the past and the future exist side by side, from ancient temples to modern skyscrapers, from peaceful mountains to lively beaches, and from traditional dishes to cutting-edge K-pop culture. There's something here for everyone. Whether it's your first visit or your 10th, Korea always has something new to offer. We hope this video inspires you to visit Korea and discover its beauty for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And when you visit Korea, make sure to explore both the famous tourist spots and the hidden gems that will give you memories for a lifetime. See you in the next video, and until then, stay happy and healthy!